Hi folks, welcome back to Raki's iWave Lab, a Techno Hub channel for placement training. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss about creating the Salesforce developer account, Salesforce server, and enabling caching and autocomplete on Salesforce developmentforce.com login page, navigating the Salesforce.com application, and finally we are going to discuss about homepage customization. In order to create the Salesforce credentials, we have to log into http://developer.salesforce.com. You open the browser, go to the tab, right? Enter the URL, type the on the URL, type the URL like http://developer.salesforce.com, and then you have to, on the right hand side, you can see two buttons will be there. The last button is going to be on the top right. You can see the last button is going to be in the green color. You're going to click it on the green color button. So it is going to show the form. On the form, you're going to enter the details, basic details like first name, last name, email, role, and so on. Followed with, you're going to enter the username. The username should be in the form of email format, right? It should be like name@company.com, for example, Raki@Raki.com, right? Raki@iWavelabs.com. Such email format should be there. Once you enter that, and finally you hit on the registered button, gets registered, and then a mail will be sent to your registered email ID. You go to that mail ID and check whether have you got email. If it has not come, it will take some time to get your mail. Once you get your mail, then you have a verify button there. You click on verify button, so that it will take you to the other page. On the page, you're going to enter the password and confirm password and enter the security answer, and then click finally you're through, and it will take you to the production environment. Got it? So now we are going to get into the demo. In order to get into the demo, right now what we'll do, I'll go to my environment now. So now let me go here, select the so now I'll go to the browser. There I'm going to enter developer.salesforce.com. I'm going to enter developer.salesforce.com, and so that you can see the page will be downloaded here. On the page, right, and the right hand side, you can see sign up button is there. You click on sign up button, right? You click on sign up button. So then the form will be displayed here. Now we are going to enter the form here, like first name, right? Enter the first name. The first name is going to be Raakesh, and the last name is going to be Kumar, right? Email ID. So you're going to enter the email ID info dot, right, iWavelabs @gmail.com. That is the email ID you're going to give. After this, you're going to enter the role that is going to be developer, and the company you're going to enter iWavelabs. Country you're going to type India, right? Then postal code 530048. You're going to enter the roll number, that is you're going to enter the postal code, and the username, it is going to be admin sf@iwavelab.com, iwavelabs.com. That is my username. After that, I'm going to click on sign up button. Then it is going to validate. So now it is through now. Now again what I'll do, right, it will take some time for me to get your mail ID now. So now again I'll go back to my so along with this, what are the other details that we have to come to know? Like basically we're going to create a trial account here. Once we get the trial account, right, once we create a time of creating a trial account, so what edition we are going to use? We are going to use a developer edition, so which consists of combination of sales and service cloud. So and also it has a license. So we're going to have a Salesforce license and Salesforce platform license. The Salesforce license, we are going to have 2 licenses, and Salesforce platform license we're going to have 3. So then it is going to go with the production environment, right? So once you create your trial account, it will take you to the production environment. So then what happens now? So then in order to get into the production environment again, so now we have no work with the developer.salesforce.com. We have no work with developer.salesforce.com. But what we do, we go with http://login.salesforce.com. So the hereafter we are going to use this login.salesforce.com to log into your production environment. So this is one way. The other way is that you can go through a sandbox, right? So if at all you want to log in with Sandbox, then you have to go with https://test.salesforce.com. So what is Sandbox? Sandbox helps us to get the production environment, get the instance of the production environment here, and you can test your environment application, and you can develop, right, and you can get trained. All those stuff can able to do with Sandbox, right? So this is what we do. We are going to get, but when it comes to Sandbox, it is going to be licensed, and we have to purchase the license. Whereas we are using trial account. In the trial account, Sandbox is not added, so we will not be able to use the Sandbox. It is not possible, right? So with the help of this, what we do, we are going to able to get the we are going to able to create the trial account. So we are going to get with the credentials. After we enter all these details, right? So the mail would be, we will receive the mail now. Now again we'll go back and check our mail ID, right? And we'll check our mail ID, then we'll see what happens, right? So that now what happens now? Again, right? I have to go to the mail ID. I have to click on mail ID. So I have to go on login here. Again, I'll click on share, new share. I can able to see now. I can see that mail would have been shoot up here. Now you can see the mail would be received. You would be receiving the mail here. Now click on developer.salesforce.com. You can see that the mail you would have received. The mail you would have received here. What is that? So it is going to be, the username is going to be admin.sf@iWavelabs.com. Now click on verify account. Now click on verify account. So now what is that? You're going to enter the password now. What is the password you're going to enter? R capital. Then you're going to enter the password. After entering the password, you have to enter the city. So it is going to be the city which you are born. You can select any other, you can select any question, but I'll go with this and then click on change password. So after you create your login credentials by giving your username and password, right? After you enter your credentials, after by entering your password, confirm password, and then you enter your what is that? After you enter the security answer, and finally you can see you come and land up to a page called, what is it? Production environment. This is the environment that we land up actually. This is the environment, that is what we call as org. This is called an organization. See, at the same time, this is the place that we land up actually. Finally, this is what we call as production environment. Right? In this production environment, on the top, you can see what is that? The server details here, right? So which is called ap24.lightning.force.com/setup/setup1home/home. Right? So now let me see what is this detail all about, right? Again, I'll go back to the share, right? So now we're going to discuss about this. So now the moment, see, we are going to discuss about the Salesforce server. What is all about the Salesforce server? Just now I showed you, after you enter your password, confirm password, you enter your what is that? If you enter your security answer, then finally, once it has been confirmed, then it will take you to the next page, right? On the page, on the top of the page, on the URL, you can see this http://ap4.lightning.force.com/lightning/setup1home/home. Right? What is that? AP4 is called as Asia Pacific. Our server detail, it is talking about the server detail. What is all about the server? AP4, it is nothing but Asia Pacific. So 4. And we are going to use the Lightning platform. In that, which domain we are going to use? We are going to use pros.com. Likewise, what are all the server we have it? We have something called North America, European, Canada. So all these things, right? So, but not to find out the status of the server, we have to go to http://trust.salesforce.com. So when I click on this trust.salesforce.com, again, you're going to enter the same credentials here by entering your username and password. So it will take you to the production org or environment. So there, it is going to give the information about the server, right? When the server has got down, when the server has went to the maintenance. So it will show the timeline here. Through the timeline, you can understand what are the problems you acquire, how it is being solved. All those information will be shown here in the trust.salesforce.com. So you trust, right, on the Salesforce, right? So that it will help you the information, going to give the information. And then we're going to give the version. Now we're going to discuss about the version. What are the versions available in Salesforce? We have 3 versions here. One is going to be summer, spring, and then winter. We have 3 versions here. One is going to be summer, the other one is called spring, the other one is called winter. So now, as of now, what we are doing, we are doing winter 21, right? Similar way, Salesforce has 2 platforms. One is going to be classic, and the one is lightning. So as of now, we are discussing the lightning, right? Salesforce is also supporting for lightning. Got it? So we are supporting for lightning here. So that we are using lightning here. We're going to make use of lightning. Got it? So now let me get into demo here. Again, I'll go back to the production environment. So now I'll take you to the production environment. So on the top, you can see here, the moment I enter my credential, after I enter my password, after I enter my security answer, when I confirm, it take you to the production environment. See on the URL, you can see it is called AP24 lightning.force.com lightning/setup, the setup home/home. The same thing we are getting, right? So here AP24 indicates the server name, which is nothing but Asia Pacific. So we are in the Asia Pacific, that we are the Asia continent. We tend to connect with the server called Asia Pacific 24, right? And the platform what we are using Lightning, and the domain we're going to use post.com, and followed with Lightning setup home. Got it? So these are the details that we are able to understand. We come to know here, right? So at the same time, you are in the setup page now, right? You are in the setup page. At the same time, you are in the home page. So for this production environment, for this app, right, this is the home page. This is the default home page. So here it goes with mobile publisher, real-time collaborative document, join the Trailblazer, followed with most recently used, right? What are the most recently used details that you are going to get it, right? What is the name? What is the user type? Right, what is the type, and then what kind of object? As of now, I have not used any object. I have not done with any object now. Got it? So these are the details all about the server, right? These are the details all about the server, right? Now going back to the, now we're going to discuss about the Salesforce server, which is nothing but each and every Salesforce server goes with an organization ID. Because the moment you log in, right, to go to the production environment, what you're doing, you are creating the company profile, right? You are creating an organization, so that it goes with the company profile also, right? But here what we do, we are creating an organization. Each and every organization go with an organization ID. What is that organization ID? In order Salesforce want to identify, how the Salesforce will identify, the Salesforce will identify with the help of organization ID. What is that organization ID? The organization ID is going to be the, what is it? It is going to contain 15 characters unique ID. We're going to contain 15 characters unique ID. So every Salesforce, right, will have an instance. This is the instance going to be of force.com, right? This Salesforce is going to provide 15 character unique ID. 15 character unique ID is called as organization ID. Based on this ID, Salesforce is going to recognize the organization. So actually the organization ID starts with OOD. Actually the organization ID starts with OOD. Got it? So now again I'll go back to the production environment. I'll show you the organization ID here. So the moment I'll take you to the production environment now. So but here now as of now it is not showing. But actually what happens at the end when I go and click, I go and select any object, right? On the top on the URL you can see at the right hand side at the end. You can see that there will be, it will start with OOD. right? So how do, so basically when we discuss about company profile, then I'll tell you what is the organization ID, how it is going to be start, how it gets started, all this detail, right? Just now, as of now, we come to know. So always the organization ID is going to be 15-digit character ID. It is case sensitive. You cannot change. If you try to change it, you will not get change. It will throw an error. Got it? So that what we do, we make it as case insensitive. So that always the organization ID starts with OOD. Got it? Always the organization ID starts with OOD. Got it? So now we are going to discuss about enabling the catching and auto complete on Salesforce development force.com login page. How to catch it? On the catch, right? We are going to enable. So what the moment, what happens when I enable? When I enable, the what happens each and every time when I try to log into a login page, when I log into your production environment, so I have to remember my username and password. So without remembering username and password, automatically the user and the password will get registered there. No need to remember. So the moment you type login.salesforce.com, automatically the username and password will be registered. How many organization you have it, how many credentials you have it, it doesn't mean that, doesn't mind. So if you want to switch from one organization to other organization also, it is very well possible. You can do so that all the organization details, all the credentials will be available there. You can select that and then you can directly you can click on login and you can get into work. Right? So now let me see how to enable disable here. In order to enable and disable the catching autocomplete, right? So we have to log in your Salesforce development force.com login username and password are automatically filled at the login.salesforce.com. Just now I told you. When I type login.salesforce.com, automatically be filled. So when it will be automatically filled, I have to enable that. Where I'm going to enable? I'm going to enable in the system setting. Right? I have to go to system setting. So on the catch section, I'm going to enable it. Got it? To make it remember. So multiple username login hits helps user to track multiple accounts and can switch from one organization to another organization. So likewise, we can have multiple user logins also. So with the help of that login details, I can able to switch from one organization to other organization too. Right? So for this, what we do, in order to get into the production environment again, what do we do? Go to setup and home. Under this home, you have quick find box. And the quick find box, what you're going to do? You're going to enter setting, or else you go with the menu. You have to go to setup. Under setup, you're going to have administration setup. Under administration setup, you're going to have security control. Under security control, you're going to have session setting. Right? I'll tell you. You go with the setup. You click on setup. Under setup, then you have to select the menu called administration setup. Under administration setup, you're going to select the security control. Under security control, you're going to select the session setting here. Right? After this, then what happens? It will take you to this page. It will take you to this page. Right? On this page, you can scroll up and then you have to go to the catching section here. You have to go to the catching section here. So this is the catching section. So there, now you see by default it is enabled. Now by default it is not enabled. I have already enabled it. If it is not enabled, what you have to do? You have to enable this. You have to enable this. Got it? So once you enable, each and every time when you try to log in, so the catch will have all your user details so that it will be filled automatically. That is your login credential, your username, your password will be filled there. Once it is filled, then what happens? You can directly log in. So it saves our time also. Right? Now again, I'll go back to the production environment. I'll go back to the production environment. See here, the moment I go to the production environment, I have this setup page here. On the setup page, home, I'm going to enter session settings. Session, right? So that you can see, scroll down under security, you have session settings. You click on session settings. It is taking to my session settings now. Now what happens? Scroll down. Right, scroll down. Right, now you can see the catching is available here. The catching section is there. I am going to enable here. Right, now see if it is like this, I'm going to enable this. Right, all these options I'm going to enable. Right, I'm enabling it here now. Now see, all by default is enabled because already it is enabled. So just for your sake, I'm enabling this. After enabling this, I'm going to save it. So now I have saved the, what is it, caching. So with that, what happens? What my username, password has been cached, right? Each and every time when I try to log in, what happens? The username and password will be displayed on my login credential page, on my page, so that you no need to remember it. So directly you can click on the login button, it will take you to the production environment. Got it? So this is how we enable the caching. This is how we enable the caching. Got it? This is how we enable the caching. So now next one is navigating to Salesforce.com application. Navigating to Salesforce.com application. Every Salesforce administrator and Salesforce developer will spend a lot of time by navigating into the Salesforce environment. They're going to navigate through Salesforce environment. So now we have to understand the different menus present in the Salesforce.com user interface. Got it? So now the moment we go to here, so this is the production environment, we go there. See, this one actually we call this as a app launcher, right? So then when I go to a particular app, by default, now what happens? Now here we are going to discuss about two clouds. One is going to be Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. The moment you log in, it will take you to the Sales Cloud. So it shows the sales app here, right? After that, you can see a lot of the menus will be there. By default, you have a home menu, right? Home tab. It will, just now I showed you the home tab. Then this opportunity is going to be an object. All the objects are placed on the tab. You have to select that, then it will take you to the object here. Got it? So apart from that, we have some more. What is it? We have some more icon that I'll show you now. On when I'll take you to the production environment. Now this is the production environment which already you know, right? This is a URL. So after you log in here, right, then you can see this is the, what is it? Profile icon, right? This is a profile icon. You can view your profile. So before this profile icon, you can see here the bell icon is there, which is going to give what is it? Notification each and every time when you get some emails or something, right? So in future, when we work on workflow approval process, the notification will be sent. That notification information will be available here. Then we have gear icon to get into setup. If at all we are into some other app, again you want to go to setup, you can click this and you can go to the setup. And this one is for help, right? For each and everything, Salesforce is providing help. You can take the help here and followed with, right? This one is going to be global action. When you click on this, you can see you can create your task, you create your events, you can create a new contacts, you can log a call, right? You can create new opportunities, new case, new lead, and then you can send mail, all those stuff. Apart from this here, these are the favorites. Whatever constantly, whatever apps which you are using, whichever record, right? So whichever constantly you are using it, those information will be available in the favorite, right? This is the home page. And this thing on the left hand side, you can see all the menus and sub menus are available. And on the top, you can see setup, home, and object manager. Using this object manager, what we can do, I can able to create a new object either by here, by click on this, by click on object manager, right? I can click on this menu and then I can create a new object, or else I can go to the create. After create, I have a small menu, click on this, I can able to create a custom object. Either way, I can able to create it. Got it? So this is how we can, this is how we come to know what is all about the environment, Salesforce production environment. Now we are going to discuss about how to create, how to customize my home page. Now I'm going to discuss about how to customize my home page. So already we have seen the home page. According to my wish, now whichever app I'm selecting, on those apps, the same home page should get displayed. The same home page should get displayed. For this, in order to customize my home page, again what I do, I go to the setup on the home. Under this, I have quick find box. On the quick find box, I'm going to type Lightning app. Right? I'm going to select when I type Lightning app. So under this, right, under the menus, you can see Lightning app builder will be displayed. On the Lightning app builder, right, I'm going to click on Lightning app builder, or it will take you to Lightning app builder page. On the right hand side, you can see Lightning app builder page there. There you can see a button called new button. I'm going to click on a new button. When I click on new button, take you to the next page. So there you're going to select the home page option and then click on next button. After you click on next button, again it is going to take you to the so what is that? Which layout you're going to, you have to select the layout here, right? After you select the layout, then that is you're going to select the standard, that is standard home page template, and then you're going to click finish. So then it will take you to that home page. What is that? Environment. There you're going to customize here, right? Where you're going to customize, right? That is going to take you. Now see here, the moment I go to the setup, under home, I have a quick find box. On the quick find box, I'm going to enter the Lightning app. So that is going to under user interface. You can see the Lightning app builder link is been available. You're going to click on this. It'll take you to this page. Right. On this page, you can see the button is called new button is available. A new button is available. You can click on this new button. Take you to this page. On this page, again, what you do, you're going to select home page, but here we have app page, home page, and record page. But I'm going to select the home page now. After this, I'm going to click on next button. After clicking on next button, then it'll take you to the page here. And then you have to select the standard home page. Then after this, it'll take you to the page. Whereas you can see on the right hand side, you have a canvas. Then you have a spot there. On the left hand side, you have a component. You can drag and drop all your components, and then you have to activate it, right? And then now see here what you're going to do. You're going to select the recent cases, right? On drag and drop it on the canvas on the spot, right? And then you have to click select, then drag and drop to any spot canvas, right? And remove account by dragging it off or to the left of the canvas. And then how many records you want display that you can give. And then what you're going to select the chatter field. You're going to select the today's task. You're going to drag and drop your today's event. You're going to drag and drop your rich text component, right? All those things you're going to drag and drop. In the text field, you're going to enter. So what is it? Highlight. That is your, be sure that to check the Salesforce site, right? So there you're going to enter some text there, and then you're going to give the link there. What is the link? You're going to select the Salesforce Trust, and then you're going to give the link trust.salesforce.com. When I click on Salesforce Trust, what happens? Automatically take you to that page called trust.salesforce.com. Then what you do? You're going to click on Save button, right? And then on the top right corner, you can see that Activate button will be there. I'm going to click on Activate button, and then take you to the app and profile page. On that, again, you're going to right hand side, you can see Assign to app and profile button will be there. I'm going to click on that. Then it will go to show list of what is apps here. I'm going to select the service control, sales control, whichever you want, you can select it. Then it will take you to the profile, next page. And then you're going to select the profile. What are the profile you're going to select? You're going to select the support profile, and then you're going to select the system administrator or whichever profile it is listed there. That you're going to select any two profile, but make sure that you select the system administrator. It is going to be mandatory. And then you're going to click next, and then you're going to save button. Once you save, on the top left hand side, you can see the first button will be arrow mark will be there. It is a back button. You click on back button, take you to the production environment. Back to the production environment. On the Lightning app builder, right? So that you click and then you select any one of the app, sales app or whatever app which you have assigned, right? So that you can see the home page will be available there. The whole same home page will be available. Now again, what I'll do, I'll go to the production environment. Right? Let's go to the production environment. Again, I'll click on setup home here. Right now, what I have to do, I have to enter on the quick find box. I'm going to enter Lightning app. Right. When I type Lightning app in the quick find box, you can see that Lightning app builder will be displayed here under user interface. I'm going to click on this. After clicking this Lightning app builder, it'll take me to Lightning app builder page here. I'm going to click on new button. I'll click on new button. So now I have to select the home page. But here, how many pages is it showing here? App page, home page, record page, embedded service page. From this, I'm going to select the home page and then click on next button. So now I have to enter the label here. New home page. My page, home page name is called new home page. After this, I'm going to click on next button. Now I have to select the what is it? Regions here, header and that is nothing but template, page template here. Either header and 3 regions, standard home page. It is asking, so that I'm going to select the standard home page, which contains sections here. Got it? So it contains 1, 2, 3 sections here, right? So totally 4 sections actually, and finally I'm going to click on finish button. It will take you to this canvas here. Now this is what this area we called as a canvas. This area we called as a canvas. On the canvas we have spots here. This is one spot. This is another spot. This is another spot, and then we have another spot here. Right? Then on the left hand side we have a component. The component properties will be displayed on the right hand side. Right? Now what we have to do? We have to drag and drop all the components, place it on the spot. right? So I have to drag and drop all the components and I have to place it on this part. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'm going to select chatter field here. I'm going to select the chatter field, drag and drop it here. Right, then I'm going to select the recent items, and then drag and drop it here. And then I'm going to select the today's event here, drag and drop it here. And then I'm going to select the today's task and then drag and drop it on the top of today's event, right? And then I'm going to select the rich text, here, and then drag and drop it here, right? On the rich text, right? So now you have a rich text here. You have entered the rich text here. The label is going to be new home page. Developer name is new on the home page, right? In case you want to change it, you can change it. You have to give the description also. You can enter the description, right? All I have entered here, right? And then what happens now? Again, anything else you want to have, you want to add it here. The rich text, actually I didn't add it here. Select, drag and drop it and place my rich text here, right? The moment I select the rich text here, I'm going to enter, right? Salesforce training something, right? I want to link it. In order to link it, then what I do, I select this option and I'm going to click on this link button. This is what we call as link. Select the link and I'm going to say trust.salesforce.com and then click on save. Trust.salesforce.com and then click on save, right? So there I've entered all the details here. Now what happens now? After doing this, I have to click on save button. Once I click on save button, right, it will ask me to activate. Now either you can click on activate now or you can say not now, right? After this, come back here. Right now we have activate button here. Now you have to activate it. Once you activate, only all the changes will be applied on that particular home page. Now click on activate button. Right? It will take you to the next page here. Now we have something called all the default, app default, and app and profile. Now what I have to do? I have to select the app and profile now. Now click on app and profile. Under app and profile, we have assign to app and profile. Whatever changes I've made it on my home page, that I have to activate it. After activate, I have to assign it to the particular app and the profile, right? So that what I'll do, I'll click on assign to app and profile and I'll take you to the app page here. Now whichever app here, for example, I'm going to select sales and sales console. And I will select only these apps are available, right? I have list of apps here, but I'm going to select these apps now, sales and sales control. Now click on next button. After selecting the app, I have to select the profile. Now mandatory that you have to select the system administrator because system administrator has all the access. Then you select the standard user, one more user, and then click on next button. Right now it is giving the information that what are the apps that you have selected, profiles, current pages, new page, all the information is going to give. Right. So now the app is going to be sales and the profile is going to be system administrator. Current page is going to be system default and page is going to be new home page. Similarly for sales console also, right? For both the users, for both the profiles, it's going to give the details about all these things. And then finally, I'm going to click on save button. Right? Once I have saved it here. After saving it, now what I'll do after this, on the top here, you can see left, that is you have arrow, Lightning App Builder, pages, new home page, and then help here. Now what I do, once I've done through everything, right? I'm going to click on this arrow, which will take you to my setup page now. Got it? Which will take you to my setup page. So now here I have an app launcher. I'll click on app launcher because this home page has been assigned with sales and also sales control. Now I'm going to enter sales here. So type sales here in the app launcher. You get the sales app here. Now click on sales. It will take you to the sales page. It will take you to sales app now. It will take you to sales app. Right? So now you can see directly it takes you to sales app. Right? This is sales app page here. Now you can have a home page. See whatever is selected. Right? Whatever is selected, right? Whatever I customize my homepage, the same thing is available here, which also contains opportunity, leads, tasks, files, account, contact, campaigns, dashboard, reports, chatter, groups, calendar, and more, right? So what in case suppose you want to add some more objects also in the tab, you can add it. That we'll discuss later. So now my home page has been customized. Again, what I'll do, I'll check my sales console also. Again, go to your app launcher here, click on app launcher, and then type sales console here. Right, select sales console. Right, you click on sales console, take you to sales console here. Again, when you see here the home page, the same home page will be shown here, because I've customized and assigned this to sales console app and also to sales app, and along with the sales for what is a system administrator profile and standard user profile. I've applied it here, right? So automatically when I select these two apps, the home page will be the same home page will be available. Got it? This is how we are going to customize our home page. Got it? So we discussed about home page customization also. Right? This is how we are going to customize our home page. And finally, we have seen the home page. Right? Folks, we discussed about in this tutorial, we discussed about how to create the Salesforce developer account. I hope you understand this. And I also discussed about Salesforce server, which contains organization ID. Organization ID is going to be 15 digit unique ID. I discussed about it, and also I discussed about enable the catching. Your login credential can able to catch it. You can, for this you have to enable it. Then you have to go to system session settings and you have to enable it. And we have discussed about it, and we discussed about what I took you to the production environment tool. I explained about the production environment, what are all the icons there, what you can do, and everything. And finally, I discussed about home page customization, how to customize your home page. So folks, I think that you understand the concept, right? And you are all interested to learn Salesforce, right? In the market, Salesforce, there is a lot of openings are available for the Salesforce developer. So please, if you are interested, please go through my channel and click on your subscribe button, and then click on the bell icon and click your like button, so that so I will get a lot of users. In case we have any doubts, right, you can call me to 8550799168, and also you can write to my mail ID, that is called info.iwavelabs@gmail.com. Any doubts you have, you can ask. In case you want to have a 1:1 training, right, with me, or you want to have a bulk training, right, yes, you can call me 8550799168. So like once again, I'll tell you, please subscribe to my channel, right? And in case you want to contact me, you can contact to 8550799168 or 8142000037. So hope you understand this concept, right? So please stay tuned. Bye bye. We'll see you next time.